There.
Yeah.
You can do it. Yeah. Make sure you turn it on though before you.
What's the guy's name? Perd something?
Perd Hapley.
Perd Hapley.
Yeah.
He's actually.
I love that
That's what I'm about to say.
Hello, everybody. Okay, it works. Alright, this one's turned on.
Yeah, that one's on. He's always talking.
Oh. No. Patrick, I wish you were at Belfast. It was like...
Was it fun?
It was extremely stressful and dramatic.
How'd you guys do?
Got a whole damn. We won the B League. We won the yeah.
The event, yeah.
The event. But it all came down to like a single shot at an extra innings at like 2 o'clock on Sunday.
And then you guys have to drive back yet.
Yeah. It was fun.
We're already on the air.
We're on the air. How many viewers do we have?
I don't know. How do we check how many viewers we have? Maybe we should start by introducing ourselves.
You can check on the...
Hey, chat.
Yeah.
He's standing on ice. No, he can't.
How is the?
Wait, how do we check?
Oh yeah, just click there. Oh, 6 viewers.
6 viewers. Wow. We're popular.
We are. Good
Alright.
sweeping by Emily.
What sheet is the
Okay, it's 37.
camera currently focused on?
Oh, here, I can do that. I know how to do transitions now.
Oh wow, look at you,
Yeah.
Mr. Pro.
You would say
I say a little more.
Is this currently what's on the screen?
No, the one on the right is on the screen.
We're in the band.
So it's still showing all the sheets, correct?
Yeah.
Well, good morning, everyone. This is Patrick.
This is John.
Thanks for joining us on this early Saturday morning.
We're glad all 6 of you have decided to tune in to our Yale SuperSpiel at Hogwarts University or whatever. Is that what you're
I love
saying?
the Harry Potter theme.
You can hear Ben.
I'll give a quick score update. So on sheet C, currently it's Yale versus Villanova. Villanova's up 3-2 after 5 ends, and Villanova currently has hammer. I don't know which schools are on the rest of the sheets actually. I think
on
Cornell's on sheet B.
Sheets
Cornell
and Hamilton.
and it's RIT Penn State.
Okay. Cornell and Hamilton on sheet B. It looks like Hamilton is up 5-3 after 4 ends.
I think
And-
Cornell.
Oh, Cornell's up?
Yeah.
Alright, Cornell's up 5-3. And then on sheet A, you said it's Penn State versus RIT,
RIT is up.
and
yeah.
RIT is up 5-2 after 5. Just a quick score update.
Emily's trying to talk to us, but I don't know what she's saying.
She said I have been so bad.
Oh.
We just told Emily it's okay, and she just shook her head at us.
Oh.
I'm not gonna lie, you have us right where you want us.
Alright, looks like the second for Villanova's delivering stone here. There's a stone right on the button for Team Yale. The stone looks like it's over curling. It's gonna hit the red stone in the house.
Oh no.
They could come off of it. Maybe they could run it back into the yellow.
If
And they just missed
a
it.
bit more.
So Yale's currently sitting 1, which is pretty good when you don't have hammer. You want to sort of play in the middle of the ice.
It's also right on the
They would
button,
like
too.
probably put up a center guard here to actually cover up their counting stone.
It looks like Emily might be trying to go for a hit.
I
right
think she
here,
might try a hit and roll here,
It's kind of an interesting.
but it's not a bad shot. It gets rid of their stone. Sit 2 makes it hard for them to score. But if you're going for a steal here, it's probably still better put up a better center guard.
Oh wait, do you know why?
Well, for sure now because we have one on the button.
Okay, play it again.
Yeah, one on the button.
This is
Looks a little bit narrow, but it might.
Depends on weight. If it's light enough, they could just leave this center guard.
It's a theme for a certain website.
I mean, they're going for a hit, but it looks like it might be right on the yellow. It might just bump the red.
And that's actually gonna tuck behind the guard.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's not
that
too
works
bad.
for them.
Yeah, it does give Villanova a pocket now. If they actually want to just draw it down to these 2 yellows, they could probably sit on the yellows and actually count here. They don't necessarily have to throw a hit.
My friend just told me to see the movie last night. He sent me the link.
There is a double available here too. If they get a little bit of the yellow.
Looks
On
like they don't
the
go
left
for
side.
it, though. I think he's.
This
just
is looking
gonna-
pretty good for a hit.
Should be off Just let it go.
Hey, look at this. Why are you?
Looks like it's just gonna nose the back yellow.
I'm surprised they swept that.
Nice shot by Villanova.
Yeah, no reason to sweep it.
Yeah, there's no reason to sweep it.
It's on the inside.
Yeah. Well, if you're gonna make contact, you're gonna make contact.
Yeah, there was no danger of hitting the guards.
Yeah.
So.
Now Villanova, with after that nice shot, is sitting 1.
Hit it back.
Emily's probably gonna just call a hit back here.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
Just to take out on the red. Maybe a little roll onto their yellow. Freeze on top of it.
Why are we doing that? We
Interesting direction.
What are you doing?
She's gonna have to throw lots of wood. He
Yeah.
wants to come this way.
She's trying to go through the guards line, which is.
Yeah, I don't know why she's coming this way.
What is that?
When a minor inconvenience happens, that it's like a.
Do you know that those little squeaky chickens?
Yeah.
And it's inside of some sort of like vacuum.
Oh no. When a minor inconvenience happens.
It's certainly possible.
It's looking pretty good though. This is nice. This is a nice shot.
Though that was not a particularly egregious example.
Yeah.
There were some earlier in the game.
That's
where,
what you
like,
should
you
have
can't
done
throw
to.
shots over it.
Yeah.
Like that one you can. It's just totally.
It's a lot easier to come the other way, but it's still a very nice shot.
Mine was 9 days later.
Hey, John, we're up to 8 viewers now. For those who are joining us, welcome.
Welcome.
This is Patrick and John from Team Yale.
This is
We'll be
us.
doing some commentating today. Thank you for joining us.
Emily's trying to communicate with us again.
Yeah, I got what
Oh.
you're saying. I know what you're saying.
My mom said she went to bed during my match last night, so she woke up to my text saying that was my worst adventure that I've had.
Tell them to. Here, I will walk out. He's not coaching. Please have this usually works.
Looks like
It looks like Villanova's
Villanova's
going to try to
throwing
throw
a
a hit here.
Might
These are
be-
vice stones now for Villanova. This looks a bit wide. I don't know if it's going to get to the yellow. It might come off the red and actually roll in. Yeah,
Yeah, that'll
that's
work
exactly
for
what
him.
it does. And it ends up getting rid of one of the yellows, which is not a bad result.
looks like
Villanova has
Emily-
hammer here. They're in pretty good position. There's no center guard still. They're not counting obviously, and the Yale stone is behind a guard. Emily's gonna call another hit here, but it's still a pretty safe end. It doesn't look like Yale's gonna steal a bunch with this current setup. Everything is still pretty open,
I think she may be
and they do
coming
have
from
they
that
do have a
side.
stone sitting on the outside of the house. So if Villanova's ever able to get rid of this this yellow stone sitting in the 4-foot, they could potentially score a couple here.
He's a nutcase.
What year? This year?
Looks like
This is looking pretty good too.
Brian's rock is
It's really nice line again. Right. Oh no, it's actually
a little
floating
bit
out a little wide.
Yeah, I was gonna say it
Um,
might just
It might just nick the guard.
I would
my best friend's younger
It's actually what it's gonna do.
yeah.
Just roll into the house.
So that leaves
Maybe not.
Alright.
Yale's rock
Doesn't look
wide
like it's biting,
open for
actually.
Villanova to hit.
But peeling the guard is pretty bad for Yale here. It means it's wide open hit now for 3 for Villanova.
Yes, come from that side.
Yeah.
Why?
And so, this is what we were saying. Even though Brian made that shot on the previous play, there's a lot more room coming from the other way. You don't really risk hitting the guard as easily. So coming down that way, you just risk a lot more with that sort of shot. Villanova released a shot. They need to sweep this all the way. It looks very narrow. It's extremely narrow. I don't know if it's going to
Yeah.
even get a piece of the yellow.
A little bit.
Yeah, I think it's already
light,
off of it.
too.
It's just through.
Such a bad line.
I don't know if that would have even been able
It's
to.
too light and too narrow.
Yeah. No, Emily has a chance to put up a guard again
No.
here if she can get the right
Missed
line.
opportunity for Villanova there. What would you call it here, John?
I would call a guard. Because I think Villanova has hammer, so if Emily's able to guard up this rock that's really close to the button, she'll have a chance to steal 1, which
I
is
think that's a pretty
pretty
good
good
decision.
outcome.
Pretty good idea.
yeah.
What other shots are you considering here?
I mean, I think also a hidden roll would be possible, but
Agreed,
it would be
yeah.
a lot more risky. But then if you're able to clear out all of Red's rocks from the middle of the house, you're not going to be able to take both those out. But there is a possibility that the red jams on the yellow rock.
There is that possibility. That's true.
But that wouldn't necessarily.
It's not.
hurt
It's not
them.
super likely. You'd have to hit
Yeah.
pretty wide on the red, right? Like based on the angle, they're not directly in front of each other.
And it looks like Emily
So-
wants to go for the hit here. So
I like nose.
So yeah. So what I would say is it's actually the opposite. The hit is actually less risky. The guard is more risky. If you're throwing a guard, you're playing for the steal, right? But if you
Yeah.
ever miss the guard, the other team has to hit to sit 3 with hammer. Versus if you make the hit and roll, you should be sitting 2 theoretically, especially if you stick around. And as long as you don't leave an easy double takeout, even if you do leave a double takeout, they make it. They're sitting at most 2. So
that's true.
you know. So in this case, the defensive shot would actually be to throw the hit, right? Because that cuts down the scoring. Versus if you want to play very aggressive or offensively, you're really going for the guard here. So they should sweep this all the way. This looks pretty light. It doesn't need to remove it. It just needs to get out of the counting. Yeah,
Sweep.
that's a pretty good shot by Emily.
Good shot.
Now Yale's sitting 2 yellow here. So you see how that reduces the risk? You're much less
Yeah.
likely now to give up a big end. It's not an easy double. They make it'd be the same position as if you missed the guard. So
Looks like Nova has
yeah.
2 rocks left. So
But you were right on with the 2 choices, right? Like in that situation, you don't want to give a big end, so your options are really just either throw the guard or to just try to hit a red.
if you
And
look over
Emily
at
elected for what I would say is the safer or more defensive option there.
Sheet B right now is going for a quadruple takeout. Pretty new to me. Looks like it might be a
Quadruple
little
takeout on
bit
sheet B.
wide.
Let's watch this. It's really wide though. I don't think it's
Yeah.
gonna hit anything.
Unfortunate for them.
Generally, when you throw with more spin with a curling stone, it actually curls less because the stone doesn't have as much of an opportunity to grip onto the ice. So that was a spinner. So it was wide and it's also spinning.
Yeah.
It just, it really wasn't going to get it. Villanova's trying to hit one of these yellows out, but they look very wide
They
here.
might just chip it over behind
Yeah.
the other
They don't-
yellow.
they just
which
miss
would be
everything, and-
Unfortunate.
Yale's still sitting 2 here.
I think what would
Yeah.
you do here? Would you just try and pack another one to the house, or just throw up a guard?
Wait, what?
Would you add another one to the house, or just throw up a guard and
For sheet C?
Yeah.
What would you do?
As long as you don't leave a
I would just throw another one into the house, probably on the over on the left side.
Yeah,
So
you can
then that
guard up both your
counts.
stones. You can what we call Christmas tree it, where everything's half guarding the other stone, and it's really hard to take everything out because they're just
Yeah.
sort of lined up diagonally. Yeah, I think I think a guard here is fine too. It's much safer now to throw a guard, right?
Yeah.
If in the previous situation you miss the guard, you're giving up a bunch of points. In this case, if you miss the guard, it's not the worst thing in the world. I think you can put something in the house, maybe top 12, top 8, right in front of those stones.
Yeah.
And still make it very, very difficult to get one.
Yeah.
It looks like Emily's gonna go for the
Yeah,
draw.
looks like
right
she's
to the
gonna throw
button.
anything on this line will be good, right? If she
Yeah.
ends up leaving it short, it ends up guarding up her stones, which is great. If she ends up throwing the perfect way and ends up getting it top 8, she could potentially sit 3 here. So she only needs to touch the white a little bit in order to sit 3rd shot here. So
Sheet B is going for the quintuple.
line looks pretty
takeout.
good. It's all about weight now. Stones in the hands of the
Might be a
sweepers.
little bit light.
It looks a little light. I think they could probably go. Actually, no. For line, they should come up. Whoa now. Yeah. It's a good
Sheet
guard.
B gets
Yeah. There's no double.
one
Yeah.
rock out. 4 rocks with Hamilton still left in the house, so that's a pretty good outcome.
It's a nice
for
shot. It's a nice
Hamilton.
guard. I think Villanova's only option now is probably to hit for 1 here on the yellow, just maybe a little on the inside. Even nose is good.
Emily's pretty excited about it.
Yeah.
She's very excited to go to the
Yeah.
Oh yeah, she gets to.
This is good end for Yale.
Tony's coming up too.
Yeah.
Oh, I'll turn them on. Oh yeah, because they'll be.
Oh, were there LSDs yesterday?
Oh wait, no.
Yes, we all did some LSDs yesterday.
We're there together. There's only.
The middle sheet will be the first one done.
That's what I meant.
I think so.
It's not. It's not the drug.
It's not.
Before we get fired as
Don't take us
commentators.
down, you two.
And thanks for last shot draw. We do not endorse taking the drug.
You don't?
No.
Okay.
I've had patients who've taken it before, and no,
Oh, is it scary?
it's not scary. It's just weird and awkward.
This has been Drug Hour with John and Patrick, bringing you all the information.
We're talking about
on-
LSD.
Yeah.
I used to know how to synthesize that.
We have someone who knows how to synthesize
Do you know how to
LSD in our
synthesize
team.
crystal meth? That's the real moneymaker.
All you have to do is watch Breaking Bad.
I know.
They tell you everything.
One point is actually.
Aspirin's pretty easy to make though, right? You can't give it to kids though. Just a public service announcement: if you have a child under 12 years old and they have a fever, do not give them aspirin.
Also,
Very
do not-
dangerous. You can give them Rye syndrome.
Do not shake the baby either.
Oh yeah, don't do that either.
Don't give it aspirin. Don't.
And this
shake
has
it.
been medical advice with Patrick and John at
Yes,
9:50 in the morning.
giving you all of your medical.
Steal 2 for Yale,
and
which is pretty good.
illegal narcotic news.
Villanova went for the hit there and they missed. Just flashed it wide, and Yale stole 2.
Tune in again
Yale's
at 2
now up
p.m.
4-3 after 6 cents.
for our take on the opioid crisis.
And Tony's throwing the first one without a skip. And it looks pretty good. It looks, and honestly, the weight might be a little heavy, but the line's not bad.
the Yale team has gone rogue.
Yeah.
Overthrown their skip.
Oh, weight's looking pretty good too. Line's actually just a little narrow.
So I didn't get a chance to completely explain the well, theoretically, yeah, it'd be fine if someone's not on the ice. They should have had someone in the house.
Yeah, I know. Well, he did miss the line by
Let's look at
quite a bit, but
sheet B again
not a bad
for
shot.
a second. So right here,
first stone in the house.
Hamilton
Tony
is
just didn't
doing
wanna wait
really
there.
well. They've got 4
All right,
rocks in the
first stone
house,
for
1
Villanova
bar.
here. I'm not entirely sure what the call was, but this looks like it's right on the yellow. If it's a hit, it's looking pretty good. Yeah. Oh, it might be light though. Yeah. Just gonna bump it. A little bump.
I think Hamilton's rock was a little
Wow,
bit
that
light
cut a
on
lot
sheet
at the
B.
end.
We're
So
like
currently,
talking
yeah.
about 2 different matches at the same time. Sorry for our loyal viewers.
Oh, sorry, viewers. Tied 5-5 now on sheet B between Cornell and Hamilton.
But Hamilton is sitting with 4 rocks in the
Yeah.
house and 2 guards.
And
They're-
RT is up 7-2 now. Looks like they're just running away with on sheet A.
The game on B is that red does have a hammer, so we have to get one.
Nice rock from Tony. His
Yeah.
delivery looked very good. Might be a little bit light, but I
Yeah.
think it'll definitely be over.
Was the call a hit here?
Oh, it was a
it-
hit.
Then it's gonna
Oh, a little bit
overcut
too
a little
much.
bit.
Unfortunately, he was almost
Yeah,
there.
it just flashes. Almost there.
On Nova.
Wait, what? Yeah. The word Peter.
Is there? Oh, there is a live chat. People want to leave comments for us and
Yeah, people are making.
sheets or suggestions they want to hear or things they want to know. Do we have like a info sheet on the different colors? Fun facts and stuff.
We have some. Not everybody sent it. We can. I think I have the Penn State one.
Okay.
If anybody has any questions about narcotics, feel free to tune in.
This is a narcotics help channel.
All right, let's meet Penn State. They're playing on sheet A right now. The lead is Ain Kerwin. Ainy? I think just Ain, right? That sounds Irish.
Yeah, I'm not.
Ain.
The only Irish name I can pronounce is Saoirse Ronan. That's because she's a
Saoirse.
great actress.
I'm gonna go ahead and guess it's
Oh,
like
and
Ain?
Siobhan. That's
What
spelled like Siobhan.
Siobhan?
Yeah.
What about is
The only two names.
Sinead O'Connor? Is it like Shinead or something?
I'm not sure about that one.
Yeah. She's from Sterling, Virginia,
Yeah.
and she is in
Sinead
athletic
O'Connor. We have
training.
confirmation
Yeah.
Oh, Sinead O'Connor?
from our coach.
No, Sinead is-
Some of the names are really.
Oh.
Some of those Irish names are really cool to pronounce.
Yeah.
They're not
very
exactly.
annoying. She has Ain has 10 pairs of Crocs,
I don't even have
which
one.
is I used to have one.
I
I
don't even
really
have
like them.
one.
I think I actually got a
I
set
hear
in
they're very comfortable.
Quicksands.
I've seen a lot of residents, like surgical residents, wear Crocs.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't think they're that comfortable.
I'm just basing it on what
We
I've
have a
seen.
bowl of Gushers back there.
At this hour.
Yes, I had Gushers at 9 in the morning for all of our
We have a
viewers
comment.
watching.
They like Elliot would like to hear more about making aspirin.
We have Christina
We need
Papini.
Christina online. It's been, I'm
Christina's
too far
gonna-
removed from organic chemistry to remember this.
Christina's
Hi,
getting ready
Elizabeth.
to distribute her aspirin recipe to
Oh yeah, we
all
need
10
to
of our
ask for
viewers.
recipes, Christina. All right, we'll get back to you on that.
We will. Ein says love to her grandparents. Thanks for all the support.
Awesome.
Sending
It's
lots
really
of
cute.
love. The second is Alex Melton from another Virginian from Richmond, and she's a food science major who has played the harp for 15 years.
That's super cool.
What have you done for 15 years?
Sleep.
Yeah. Hi. She wants to say hi to our fans in Happy Valley, which I hear is pretty close to Hidden Valley, the famed ranch makers.
That's pretty accurate, right? Because I'm like 26 now, and I've probably spent more than 2/3 of my life sleeping. So
2/3?
I sleep a lot.
Oh my, that's like 16
3/5.
hours.
3/5 of my life sleeping?
I would say half
Half?
at most. Because that's like 12 hours a night, you know?
Yeah.
I guess unless you take.
Actually, I haven't been
naps.
sleeping much lately. That's probably an exaggeration.
Yeah, I hardly think you sleep that much in med
I guess I
school.
haven't slept for 15 years.
Maybe you slept for
10?
10 years? I don't know. How old are you?
26.
I'd say 10 is a good estimate.
Oh, I'm 27 actually. I
Nicole,
remember my age.
Nicole Polikovic is the first Pennsylvanian at Penn State from Pittsburgh.
Wow. Only one Pennsylvania on Penn State. That's shocking to me.
She's a mechanical engineering major. She's living
really
that
cool.
life. She worked at Disney.
Must have been a fun job.
It doesn't say what she did. No, we're reading these fact sheets about them.
Oh, the players?
Yeah,
Oh, dang.
they send us fun facts.
Oh, there's another sheet here.
She
but
wants
I don't
to
know who
say
this is.
thanks
What team
to
this
my
is.
parents.
Do you know who this
So
is?
cute.
And our skip for Penn State is Gabriella, also known as Gabby Menskin. She's from Southbury, Connecticut, as a geology major.
That'd be so nice.
Oh, this must
Did
be.
you know that she has a rock collection from around the world?
I did not, but that's really cool.
This
I'll
has
make
to
sure ask
be.
her about it next time I see her.
I was wondering who this should belong to, but I realized it has to be MIT because everyone's an engineer. And I also see Kevin Wang on this
After
sheet
they come
and
off the
Diana,
ice, like,
so
how
it's
do you feel?
definitely MIT.
We can, live on air. We're gonna talk to some of our.
Well, we're gonna teach people how to make aspirin live on
Oh,
air
yeah.
as well.
She wants to say hi to Caleb and Matthias from third floor. I'm guessing up for dorm.
Yeah. Back onto sheet A. It looks like Yale is actually sitting shot now.
That's sheet C, but
Oh, sheet C. Sorry. Thanks for the correction, Ed. It's early.
it is.
I'm a little confused. Sheet C. Yale's sitting one now. They poked the
How's this
back
look?
red a little further back.
I guess so.
so.
I'm Gryffindor.
Yeah.
Yale's counting now.
We
Looks like
also
Villanova's
have-
just gonna try to draw another one in here.
We've had a harvest in the Yale team in previous years too.
Who was the harpist on our team?
Oh, Chelsea.
Oh, really? I didn't know Chelsea played the harp.
This is my second time seeing Jackson. in
That
my
somehow
life.
does not surprise me.
She was a World Irish harp champion, I believe it was.
World Irish harp champion.
I could get the details. but I don't believe that.
I feel like Chelsea has too many fun facts to share in one sitting on air.
We were talking about
Yeah, we miss you,
celebrity
Chelsea, if you're
encounters
listening.
last night.
What celebrities were we talking about?
Celebrity encounters, like random people
That was the
we
topic
found.
last
Yeah.
Oh. Which celebrities have you encountered?
Billy Ray Cyrus and Harrison Ford.
Interesting.
Those are the
Oh, that was
two.
at the convention
Yeah.
in Spain, right?
Yeah. I could reach
I
out
met
and
I met Chris Chelios once, the hockey player,
I don't know
because
who
he's
that
the
is.
godfather of someone I used to play with.
The Godfather.
Yeah.
Doesn't that just mean his father's like really good friend?
Yeah,
or...
pretty
okay.
much.
I
Interesting.
Mark Messier in this year war room.
Oh, didn't Mike Hope miss missing Mark Messier and was devastated? He's like the biggest Rangers fan here at Nutmeg, and Mark Messier was visiting our curling club at one point, and he actually missed it.
His son was playing hockey.
Looks
Oh,
like
yeah.
on sheet C, Brian threw a really nice draw. It might be a little bit heavy.
You had
Mark
really
Messier,
nice
what a
slide.
legend.
Go,
There it
Brian.
goes. Brian's doing really well today.
Go
Yeah, I
on,
was still
Brian.
sitting one. Everyone's just
If they
missing
send
draws
me
on
in
sheet
and I
C.
suck, I'm gonna feel so
We need
bad.
back to celebrity encounters.
Oh, I don't have any
Really
more.
important thing.
I don't
Not-
know.
No.
I stayed at like a Tony Award winner's house once, but I didn't ask her to see her Tony Awards, which
What
kind of.
How about we
regret.
talk about celebrities you'd like to meet?
I'd like to see?
Yeah.
I think I'd really like to talk to I think Amy Poehler seems like a really nice
Oh,
lady.
she seems cool.
Yeah.
Or Tina
Talking
Fey.
about Parks and Rec on our car right here, actually.
Yeah, we were talking about how me and Patrick are Crazy Ira and the Douche. That's our jobs
I
right
like
now.
to meet Saoirse Ronan,
Really?
since I mentioned her name on air already. She seems like a really
What is-
I feel like Irish people in general are really cool.
I saw her in Little Woman, but I don't know anything else.
I watched her in Brooklyn.
Brooklyn.
Yeah.
Watch Lady Bird.
It was like last year, I
watched-
think.
Lady Bird.
Oh yeah, I know that got nominated for a
Yeah.
bunch of Oscars, but
She was that assassin too, right? Hannah or
I
something?
don't know.
She was a while ago.
I watch like 4 movies a year, maybe. I'm not very into
Who's Team
it.
Yellow?
On this
The
sheet,
Cornell or
Yellow's Hamilton.
Hamilton? Hamilton
Yeah.
ended up winning on sheet B, it sounds like.
Oh my god.
On sheet C, we're still waiting for someone to make a draw. Still Yale sitting shot rock right now.
Yep.
I feel like I know who Greg would want to meet.
Who?
Dua Lipa.
Oh, you think so?
Yeah. Huge fan, from what I've heard.
I think we'd like to all meet Queen Herbie.
Yeah.
She's a pretty common appearance on our curling playlists. If she wants to, Queen Herbie, if you're watching this and want to swing by, please feel free.
Who's the famous curler you've met, Ed?
John Schuster?
John Schuster?
Probably the one that people in the United States at least would post.
Gold medalist John Schuster.
I have a lot of work to do, but I'm very efficient at it. I don't Peter, you know this.
Emily looks like she's trying to draw behind. This
Trying to get this
a little bit narrow.
Yeah.
They don't have that option.
No one can make a draw this end on sheet C
Front of our yellow. It removes the option
to try to hit it, yeah. It kind of does, yeah.
Let's introduce RIT before this match
Red would have to
ends.
draw twice to win the game.
Thanks, John, for actually being responsible.
The
Go on.
lead for RIT is
Ramble
Joe
on.
Mitchell. He's from Wantage, New Jersey, and he's also
Montage.
Wantage. Wantaghi?
Montage. We have to ask Christina, wherever she
Yeah.
is.
We have our resident New Jersey expert.
We're a resident New Jerseyan.
He's a mechanical engineering major.
A lot of
and
engineers.
We had a lot of government majors yesterday for some reason. Near every other one. And he used to be competitive figure skater. Now he's a
Ooh.
competitive curler.
Wow.
What a
transition.
fun life he's led. He wants to say hi to his mom, dad, and brother Tim. That's weird. This guy, his brother's name is Tim Mitchell. I have an uncle named Tim Michelle. So
Sure it's not the same person?
it could be.
How would that make you related?
I would be okay. So if his uncle is if my uncle is his brother, then he could be my father. Oh my god!
The shocking discovery we made on
Big
curling tonight.
revelations tonight.
The
I
score
have-
on sheet B. We have a question. What's the score on sheet B? It was 5-5. I thought yellow scored 1.
6-5 Hamilton.
Oh yeah, yellow won 6-5. What team is yellow though?
Hamilton is yellow.
Hamilton? Okay, sorry. So Hamilton won 6-5 on sheet B.
I don't know if he's gonna go for it.
That's the score update.
The second at RIT is
They're
Trevor
doing their last shot
Powers.
draws now. They're LSDs, not the drug, as we established earlier.
I think a guard to make a draw.
Yeah, I think right now Yale's still sitting shot rock behind a guard, a high yellow guard. Yeah. Yeah.
So Trevor
Just don't want to give them any
Powers-
sort of shot to get rid of the yellow here if you're Yale. Yeah.
So you really want to guard that.
Yeah.
Despite the shot.
You could. I guess if
looks
you're
like a
Yale, you
little
could
bit
just draw one
narrow.
in too, right? It's a
Anyway,
second shot.
Trevor Powers is the second on RIT, and he's from Danbury, Connecticut.
Actually,
and a
no, it
computer
doesn't.
science major.
It's not easy to get to the yellow.
He's a practicing Wiccan who eats no more than one baked potato every other week.
Yeah.
And she
Yale's
wants to
definitely
say hi
won.
to
You can see
Sojourner
it. You can
Weaver.
get to it.
Now there's nothing.
It's not an easy shot. Yeah.
The vice for RT is Joe Joe
You probably go for it,
Urbano,
right? Just
Urbano.
it's for 5.
I would. It doesn't matter if it's for 1 or for 4.
Four.
Two for 5.
Four,
Two's
yeah.
all I need.
It might be for 4. I think you spill. You get to it.
It doesn't matter because you're only down 1. It's the final end.
Yeah.
It's for 2 or more, but they're gonna try.
It's the final end, right?
It may be almost
I think
impossible to get
so.
that
Christina
yellow
went out there
because
to
of
warn
red
them.
And the
Yeah.
yellow guard that's on the outside. The red is higher.
From my view, it's like a really nice port to throw through.
No, but there's that,
Yeah.
You see the red rock is actually
Yeah. Front of yellow. I know. You have to throw a lot of weight.
You have to be down. You actually, it needs to curl because it needs to get past that yellow guard. It needs to curl.
Yeah.
If you throw a lot of weight, I don't think there's a lot worth of room between the. Maybe at the angle.
I think you could just throw like right at it, right, with this angle.
It's very
I think-
close. You can't afford to touch it.
Yeah. It's a hard shot.
But they're going for
With the way-
for 1 to 5.
It's heavy though. It's really heavy.
A little bit heavy.
It's got to hit something to stay around. It's gonna be 1 yellow, and Yale's gonna take the win on sheet C. Yale's gonna win 5-3 on sheet C.
Nice going, Yale.
Good game. All
The
right.
vice for RT is Joe Urbano from Cheshire, Connecticut. He's a chemical engineering. He has a BS in chemical engineering and an MS in materials science and engineering, and he's the team skip, but he's throwing 3rd. It's like pretty common for the upstate New York technical schools to be doing that. RPI had their skip throwing seconds.
Curling club at Penn State. The people would like to know what has happened to the locker room door.
Our locker room door is still there.
Do you want to tell the story, John?
So we had a head-to-head with Penn State a few weeks back, and somehow the locker room door got stuck. It wasn't locked; it was just completely stuck. We could turn the handle, but we couldn't open it. It took like maybe 2 hours to even pry it open with like a crowbar. We had people trying to run at it.
Thankfully, one of our members keeps a crowbar in their car.
Apparently, we were
Which is
trying to
great.
put someone through the ceiling to like
So through the vent.
go through the drop ceiling to crawl over.
Sounds like a
there.
spy movie.
Yeah, but we didn't have a door handle for a while, but we got one back now. Everything is back to normal, thankfully. Hopefully that doesn't happen again.
It's a pretty janky door handle, if you
It
ask me.
is. There's some.
There's marks all over the place.
It's pretty. It's a little bit scuffed up.
It looks like someone broke in.
Yeah. I mean, in a way, someone
Alright.
did.
The only sheet left now is sheet A, but it's a pretty one-sided score. RIT's up 8-2 against Penn State, and they're just playing out the 8th end here.
Joe's interesting fact is that his father can't pronounce his own name. He says
Or no, I think they're
jaw. He says
Oh, LSDs. Okay.
jaw
Oh.
instead
Yeah,
of
they're just doing their
Joe.
LSDs. The game on sheet A is also over.
8 a.m.
He wants to say hi
RIT
to
takes
Zach.
it 8-2.
Zach Blow. How do you? What is Zach Blah? Blue
Blau?
Zach Blau?
Blah.
Blah?
you really want to say blah, don't you?
I'm gonna say Zach Blog for getting me into curling, although he's definitely not watching. And their fourth is Morgan Shine from Newburgh, Oregon, a mechanical engineering major whose nickname is Big Morg.
With all these mechanical engineers curling, you'd think one of them would design a machine that can pebble the ice for us.
Yeah.
So I don't have to do it later.
Such is life. Tony's out there sweeping the ice. Oh, it's over. Okay,
Oh,
so the
thanks,
final
Ed, for
scores.
editing.
It looks like
It is February 1st.
Yale
We're also at
is
the
victorious
10:30 a.m. draw
over-
now, right?
Well, that'll be the next stream, yes.
Oh,
Villanova 2, 5-3. Hamilton needs to update their score, and RIT beats Penn State by 8-2. Someone needs to tell Hamilton and Cornell to update their score.
We know that Hamilton won 6-5.
where's Christina?
Look, we're gonna share aspirin recipe now, so
It's a Deals Alder, right? Reaction? You're taking
Deals
Orgo
Alder.
right now.
We were literally just talking about Deals Alder reactions.
It's a Deals Alder
yesterday.
reaction, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Diels Alder reaction was when you have a diene and a dienophile, and they react
And
and
it makes
form
a ring.
cyclic
Yeah.
ring, yeah. And you take 2 double bonds on the diene, and there's 1 in between them. Only cis dienes can react in this reaction.
That makes
so.
sense because they gotta be on the same side.
Yeah.
Otherwise, there's no space.
It's interesting. There's all these weird rules about space, but nothing else in chemistry makes sense. If what's a double bonds? How does it work?
I don't know.
Who decides if
I'm
I'm going to
very
be
far
double or
removed from
triple
that.
bonded? You know? Someone explain right now.
That's Christina when she gets back.
Welcome to pharmacy hour.
Pharmacy hour. We're just cycling through all the topics. What are we gonna go to next? Politics?
Oh yeah. Someone was sitting there, but I think they might be playing right now. I'm not sure. I'm gonna go.
Man, some of these names are great. The Norwegian Tapbacks.
Yeah.
Awesome name.
I'm gonna go find our resident pharmacist.
Pharmacist?
Yeah,
Is
biochemist.
she a pharmacy PhD? No, she isn't, right?
She's a pharmacist. She's
Oh wait,
a
is she?
biochemistry.
She's biochemistry PhD,
I
right?
think so, but she works at the School of Medicine. So and she works in
I mean,
a
I also work
pharmacy.
school medicine. I don't know anything about pharmacy or Corgo. I shouldn't be making these things on air, though.
Yeah, we shouldn't be
I know some stuff.
misleading our viewers. The Yale Spiel's getting very crowded right about now.
Who do we have next, lineup-wise? Do we know?
I'll go see.
All right, we'll be taking a short break as we wait for the next teams to come on the ice. And then I guess we'll start by introducing all the players, if we can find everyone's sheets.
Oh, wait, I can't do that.
Use mute here.
No, how do you mute it?
I turn it off. I'm not using it.
Just hold it.